ain't gonna lie. I got up like 43 minutes ago. I got something to be. I gotta help my dad today, but I'm doing a day in the life. Well, I'm doing a day in the life, and I'm trying to do a gaming vlog too. So, yeah. All right. I just got back home. As you can see, well, you can't see. I got something in my hair, but yeah, I had to go move some hay, man. If I didn't tell you, I got a farm. Yeah, farmer boy for real. But I'm about to take me a shower and gonna get into the gaming.
Balladeer, number 6 of the Fatui Harbingers. Delighted to meet you, almighty traveler. So many visitors today. To what do I owe the honor? Oh, so that's what this is about. I think you've got the wrong idea. I know how this looks, but I'm just here to follow orders. I'm obviously not the mastermind behind this. Aren't you supposed to be pretty tough? What are you waiting for? Go get them. You're getting all worked up over nothing. Didn't have you down as being so weak.
How can you say this is nothing?
How can you call it anything more? It's the way of the world. Human life is worthless. They were always going to die, with or without a delusion. At least having one gives them a chance to fulfill their ambitions. Do you have any idea how useful the vision hunt decree is to us? It took a lot of work to make it happen. Obviously, it was in our best interests. Good news is, our hard work is finally paying off. Generating conflict creates a big market for delusions. Now we just let the promise of power draw in the wind. For just a small price, they get the feeling of controlling the world, trading their life for supreme power. Pretty good deal, don't you think?
So, the Fatui started the vision hunt decree? You've been behind it all along?
That's it. Just like that. Embrace the anger. Embrace it! The wrath of the gods fills this factory, and it feeds on your anger.
Okay, that's positive. Your brain seems relatively unscathed. This is good news. It's just as well, really, with the amount of effort it took me to get you back here. Honestly, it was like you were glued to the ground back there.
Nico? Hyman's been wanting to ask you about something. How come you're acting so differently from when we first met you?
Am I? Maybe it's because I had the other shrine maidens with me. Anyway, I've always been like this. People show you whatever side of themselves they want you to see. I know this for a fact. Every side of me is the real me. People just like to define things in all sorts of arbitrary ways. This is a human society. At the moment, anyway. And I'm just doing as I please.
Hyman didn't quite follow.
Her. You've met her, yes? Yes, the true Raiden Shogun, who meditates endlessly in the plane of Euthymia to preserve her being. Her name is A.
Are you saying that the one we met at the ceremony was just a puppet? And the real Raiden Shogun is the one that the traveler met later? And does that mean that when the battlefield changed, so did the opponent?
Because this is the Raiden Shogun's eternity. Before pursuing the eternity of her nation, she had to reach eternity for herself. Since the physical body will eventually turn to dust, she replaced hers with that of a puppet. And since the spirit is susceptible to erosion, she placed her consciousness inside her sword, where she remains in a meditative state, free from all disturbances.
So, that place that she carved open with her sword.
The plane of Euthymia, essentially the world inside her mind, a place that typically only allows her existence. She shuts herself off in her inner world, leaving all the affairs of the outside world to be dealt with by a puppet, who has a singular focus on the pursuit of eternity. This is the approach A has come up with for realizing eternity. You mean Morax? It's been a while since I last saw him. A surprising decision by Violazar karma from the Vision Hunt decree. So do I. The only difference is that I'd rather like to save this nation and save A while we're at it. The key is that the plane of Euthymia represents peace in the world. Defeat her there, and you may well have the chance to shake the Raiden Shogun's will.
So this is your plan? To abolish the Vision Hunt decree? Not by talking her out of it, or through an armed resistance, but by, hopping inside the Raiden Shogun's inner world?
You're a fast learner. In short, this is the last chance to get Inazuma back on track. Otherwise, an eternity of darkness awaits. Don't you realize how special you are? Remember, the plane of Euthymia is a space where only she is allowed to exist. The fact that you could appear there tells us one crucial thing. That you have piqued her interest. Perhaps it's because she has never seen an individual who is so unpredictable in Didn't come up with a counter strategy. That should be a big help, don't you think? The aim is to try to not get hit by the attacks. Since you've escaped certain death at her hand once already, I presume this shouldn't be more than you can handle.
So, it's still not over. I guess you came here because you have something to discuss. I'll get someone to call for Miss Kamisato. Bear with me for 1 second.
I see. You have been through a lot since we last met. I understand. You need evidence of the Tenryo Commission's betrayal. Let me think. Now that you mention it, there is one thing that has always concerned me. The Shogun's army has been at war with the resistance for a long time now, but not once has the Shogun ever inquired about it. I used to think that she simply didn't care, but looking at it now, perhaps the problem all along has been with the Tenryo Commission's reports to the Shogun.
What do you mean?
The Tenryo Commission presides over domestic military affairs. Extra large firework? You sure came to the right person. As it happens, I need this really souped up one just a couple days ago. But it's so powerful that I haven't found anywhere I can test it out yet. Well, may as well give it to you. Let me know how it turns out. Don't forget, move well away from it after you light the fuse. And try to avoid burning your clothes. Also, it's best that you cover your ears. UGI. I trust you will have a plan for the next step. I will also gather some people to try and root out the rest of them.
Still, mind yourself when you face the Shogun. I still get goosebumps just thinking about her trying that blade.
Again, we'll just have to trust UGI. She is close to the Shogun, so maybe she will have.
If Paimon remembers correctly, it should be time for a meeting with Yaniko soon. Let's pack up our things and get ready to head to the Grand Narukami Shrine.
Lady Gucci, here I am, as promised. Rest assured.
I knew you would keep your promise after all. I'm sure you've barely been able to take your mind off it these past few days.
Thing to do.
Butcher Sard seems pretty angry, huh? Looks like our Tenryou rebellion is successfully underway. Yep, let's catch up with her.
Hold on, traveler. There's something else we need to discuss.
Huh?
Last time you entered the plane of Euthymia, it was in front of the statue of the omnipresent god, correct? You must find a way to recreate the circumstances of that day. If you can get the Raiden Shogun to open her heart to you once more before the statue of the omnipresent god, you will have the opportunity you need. Take this with you as a farewell gift.
What is it?
The Omamori from the Grand Narukami Shrine are very potent indeed. I thought I'd put one aside for you. If you find yourself at your wit's end, take it out and see what happens. Maybe your prayers will be answered and all your problems will disappear in the blink of an eye. Or if you ever think about me during your journey, take it out, won't you? Who knows? Maybe I'll just end up appearing right in front of you.
Cut it out, Fox Lady. This isn't the time or place to be poking fun at the traveler.
I'm sorry. Well then, time for you to face my hopeless fool of a friend.
You followed me here? You got guts, I'll give you that. Since you are a witness, I suppose I can shield you from arrest. At least until I have received an explanation from Takayuki. But if it turns out that you have been deceptive in this matter, then not only will you be arrested immediately, but you'll also be charged with one more crime. Do I make myself clear? Good.
Watch your step. Don't hold back.
Storm the front.
Lightning flash. Go. Battle formation.
Pale flame, lay waste to frozen shell and witness my suffering. Fires of sin and retribution, your soul will be incinerated. Take this, twisted person. Immolation, cherished act. Do you feel it? Lightning flash. Over here. That's gonna hurt in the morning. Over here. Take this. Let's light it up. Not every wound will heal. So strong. But how? This mission I am to collect. You know what happens if you lay a finger on me, I swear. If you strike me, I will make sure.
Traveler, are you okay? You're so silent. There's a lot of noise coming from outside San Chicago. Is a plane broken down or something? Lord seemed really nervous. Well, let's go see what the situation is, shall we?
There will always be those who dare to break the lightning's glow.
To become the enemy of eternity. Entering combat mode.
Let the magic begin.
Strike dead. Finishing this fuse.
Whence you came?
Everybody stand back. Lightning falls on the land of eternity.
This is not the end.
That's gonna hurt in the morning. Strike dead.
I'll live.
Why do they never miss? Ow! This is just right. Dear me, aren't you cutting it rather close? Hmm? Miko, this was your doing? Now. Don't forget who taught you how to place your consciousness in objects. Surely you don't think your ambition alone is enough to shake A's will, do you? Though you alone are here, they too have ambitions, which they long since entrusted to you. Now then, close your eyes.
Abolish the vision of decree.
All will be settled. Thunder.
Lightning! Spirit blade. Attack!
Surprise! To the spot! Teamwork is teamwork! All return to silence. Let's light it up!
Submit for touching. One more.
Over here! The fleeting shadow. Go in!
Spirit blade.
Let the magic begin! Surprise! Fleeting shadow.
Submit for touching.
Teamwork is teamwork! Why do they never miss? Your verdict is decided. Fleeting shadow. Use the spotlight! Over here! That's gonna hurt in the morning.
From whence you came, swift and merciful, courage you hail.
Everybody stand back!
Following thunder!
All will be settled. Didn't quite touch it. Let the magic be.
Spirit blade. Attack!
Your verdict is decided. We go! Teamwork is teamwork! You've lost, eh? Yes, I have. Why can you not trust your people and in the power of their ambitions? These ambitions have transcended space and time. They are something that no one can snuff out. Is this the lesson you learned from your journey in Liyue? There are nations where humans cast their god aside and stride forward. So are we to just abandon the notion of progress for the sake of wishful thinking? You and I have both witnessed the great loss that progress can bring. Eternity. Eternity is the only way. When lightning flashes, it casts a shadow. My name means shadow. With my blade, I purged all obstacles to progress. And yet, something was lost in each step forward. In the end, I even lost her. The tales are still retold in the shade of every thunder sakura. But the wounds left on our nation by that terrible loss still ache. Never stop searching, even if only for a brief flash of light. If nothing else, we have the present moment. She said that once. But I've seen a nation strike forward and lose
owes everything to the heavenly principles. Perhaps only if time stands still will the lightning's glow never fade. The present moment is a fragile illusion. Only eternity can bring us closer to the heavenly principles. I am no longer in the shadow. Mine is the most supreme and noble form. Let power over the realm be vested within me. In this form shall I honor my subjects' dream, for a land of eternity, unchanging forevermore. What a childish conversation this is. Anyway, now that I have been defeated by you and your plan, I will honor your wish to abolish the Vision Hunt decree. But, with regards to eternity, and the question of whether this nation should move forward, I need time.
As promised, the Raiden Shogun abolished the Vision Hunt decree. Finally, her people's wishes penetrated her locked heart. Beyond the plane of euthymia, she saw what eternity means in the eyes of the world. When one's fervent ambition burns brightly, the gods will cast their gaze upon you. Some ambitions have the power to heal wounds, to bring victory, to inspire hope. But some ambitions outlive their masters long after the soul ascends. They remain as they were in the beginning. Burning bright and true for all eternity.
So what did you guys do in the Raiden Shogun's plane of youth? Is the Vision Hunt decree abolished? Oh, gotcha. I know. So maybe the reason Yaimiko is looking for us now is because she wants to thank me.
Another bad one? No, let me try again.
Why, hello, if it isn't the triumphant traveler. And why might you be visiting the shrine?
You literally told us to come meet you here.
I was just joking. I've been waiting for you.
Seems like someone's in a pretty good mood.
Catching up with an old friend I hadn't seen in years was truly delightful. By the way, I heard that you had a duel before the throne, with a Fatui Harbinger no less. Courageous and astute. I must say, I am most impressed. Defeating Signora head-on in a duel means that your strength exceeds my expectations. Still, you did end up victorious. I gather congratulations are in order.
Sure feels good to finally thwart the Fatui plan for once. They caused plenty of trouble along the way, but at the very least, they didn't get their hands on another notice.
Wait a second. Did you say, as in, the little thing that looks something like a chess piece?
Yep, that's the one. You see one too? Yoshi's belong to the Seven. They're what keep them connected to Celestia.
Oh,
What?
I handed that over.
You did what?
Well, number 6 of the Fatui. I'm not the kind of person who risks life and limb for any old reason.
For once,
After A created her puppet vessel, she no longer had anywhere to put it. As her erstwhile closest friend, A handed it over to me, and I've kept it in the Grand Narukami Shrine ever since. She no longer needs the power of the Gnosis, and in any case, she tells me she has severed ties with Celestia. Thus the Gnosis became not only useless, but also a potential source of conflict. Is that not a good bargain, exchanging it for the one at the core of the plan? Judging by the results, at least, I dare...
when you put it like that, Paimon has to agree. The Traveler is worth more than a gnosis. Well, what's done is done, and Paimon heartily thinks we'll be getting it back now. Let's leave the past in the past. So anyway, you still haven't told us why you called us here today. Really?
You intend to travel all over Tibet, and the time has come for the Inazuma leg of your trip to come to an end, has it not? As a mark of my gratitude, I will answer any question. Road ahead, or the... What would you like to know about? Sorry, I haven't a clue. But if you still have doubts about A, I would not only does she not fit your description, but she voluntarily gave up her gnosis long ago. That's good to hear.
Don't worry, we're...
As for your sister's whereabouts, I will use all the resources and I'll let you know if I find out anything. Consider it part of my means of thanking you. After leaving Inazuma, I think it would be easiest for you to go to Sumeru.
Ooh, Subaru! We've run into loads of scholars from there on our journey so far.
Yes, well, Sumeru is the land of the god of wisdom, where the quest for wisdom and knowledge is never ending. But their obsession gives rise to some truly inexplicable things. In Sumeru, knowledge is holistically...
Knowledge?
Yes.
Lesser lore?
Oh, I'm sure you must have some things to discuss with her too. Are you sure? Okay then, keep it safe. There was me...
Over there, right?
I see. Your ambition should be something that... Perhaps the reason you do not possess a vision is that such an ambition has yet to be engendered within you. Continue on your journey.
All right, I'm about to take a break from playing. About to take a break. I'm about to get something to eat, get some snacks, and just chill out for a little bit, watch some movies, and that's about it. I'm high back on the game. But what I did decide to do is I decided to clean my keyboard because I realized how dirty it was. To be honest, some of these keycaps, they was real complicated. After all that, I went to go watch my keycaps. And here we go, the final piece is finally put on. To me, it looks clean, but it's not too big of a difference that you can see on the camera, but in person, it's a different. Alright, this is gonna be the end of the video. Hope y'all liked it. I already videoed. I ain't gonna lie, I did not know I was gonna do this. Thanks to the gameplay, I might play a little bit more games and add that footage to it. And yeah, hope y'all liked it. If y'all want some more, let me know.